Here with Endicott football head coach Kevin DeWall, getting ready to discuss the week ahead and the matchup last week against Hobart College. Coach, just talk about the matchup last week. Nationally ranked number 15 Hobart College lose 28-17, but plenty of positives in that game as well.
Sure, yeah, we went on the road, first road trip for this team, going on the road, a non-conference opponent, Hobart, who's very strong, top to bottom, well coached, coming back with a lot of talent. Good in all three phases, and as we talked about last week, we wanted to focus on Endicott really as we prepared for Hobart. Outcome was still not what we wanted, but as you go on the road and play a nationally ranked team, I think there are some positives to take away from that. I think if you look first and foremost, we had for the second game in a row, we had a first-time starting quarterback who thrown against a very good defense, and I think we, looking back on it, probably made some mistakes that hopefully next time we get that opportunity in the second start, we're going to be a little bit wiser, a little bit more experienced, and hopefully going to make some better decisions in some of those crucial situations. But I thought there was a couple guys who stepped up with some injuries. Unfortunately, we lost some guys with injuries, but we were able to see some other guys starting to step up in some new roles on offense. Defensively, they played very well. Our defense, I thought we had a very good game plan. Obviously, we knew Hobart scheme-wise, both offense, defense, special teams, as well as we were going to know any opponent probably this year. And I thought we had a good game plan. The defense did a much better job in preparation than they did in week 1 to week 2, so I thought the preparation was better. I thought our defensive staff did a great job, had a very good game plan, and honestly, they played well. There were some mistakes in the special teams and offense that kind of gave us some short fields that ultimately led to some of Hobart's points. And then in the special team game, again, saw some different guys having to step up because of some injuries. So I think, although we're not happy with the outcome by any means, and I made it clear with our guys that defeat, as long as we're getting better, we can talk about the process, and that's what we've been focusing on. That yes, we have we played a better team, and our preparation, our resolve, I think our playing together through adversity was better in week 2 than it was in week 1. But we're still ultimately making a lot of mistakes that we ultimately can control, that we have to eliminate some of those mistakes if we're going to be a very good team. And that's what we're going to focus on this week moving forward.
Coach, you highlight the defense in your answer, 204 yards. The defense held Hobart to in the game of total offense. Just another question on that game, Coach. Just talk about the fight in the team in the fourth quarter. Obviously, the score wasn't where you wanted it to be, but definitely you could see by the way the game was going, especially with an onside kick late, the team just kind of fought through it and tried to come back as best as it could.
Yeah, and I know it's cliche, but we truly talked. Unfortunately, in week 1 against Framingham, we didn't get enough stops. We didn't get enough conversions on offense. We didn't really help each other out. All three phases were kind of on their own island, and I thought in week 2, again, it starts with the preparation. It starts with the mindset. When adversity faces in any football game, you're going to face a bump, a bounce of the ball that doesn't go your way, or a call that doesn't go your way. I looked around, and you can see on the sideline that the resolve of the team, they didn't start pointing fingers, they didn't start making excuses. Instead, they said, let's rally up and let's go out and make the next play. And that's what we're talking about, the next rep, the next play, as we're moving forward, and ultimately getting that mentality of what a championship team has to do is play the next play. And I thought defensively, like I said, I thought we tackled better. We were in the right positions a lot better than we were in week 1. I still think we had a couple plays we could have made out there, and across the board, there was a lot of guys that had some key plays that if we can continue to make those plays, we're going to be in a much better situation. But we like our energy. We got a lot of good guys on defense that we feel pretty positive moving forward, that we're only going to get better and better there. And you're just going to see a lot of young and inexperienced faces that now, as they gain this experience, we're pleasantly optimistic that we're going to continue to get better every week and think put a very good product on the field.
Coach, just preview the week ahead. St. Lawrence, another tough matchup for Endicott.
Doesn't get any easier, and we knew that coming in. We started out with a very good team, Framingham State. Obviously, I don't think we played as well as we needed to in that week 1 game. Score wasn't indicative to the two teams. We went on the road, played a very good Hobart team, nationally ranked, obviously undefeated the last couple seasons, and honestly, very familiar with St. Lawrence, being in the league that I was in beforehand. Coach Raymond is a great coach, and his staff, they're going to have that team well prepared. They're going to be one of the most prepared teams we're going to face in terms of top to bottom, knowing their assignments and going out and being able to execute those assignments. So they're a team that doesn't beat themselves. I think their defense is going to be one of the best in the country again, similar to the Hobart defense. I would think that right now the strength of their team is on their defense side of the ball. Per position, they're going to have one of the better D tackles, one of the better linebackers, and one of the better safeties and corners that we're going to face at all three levels of the defense. So it'll be a good challenge for us as we look to, again, we're playing a lot of young faces, and with some injuries have had new guys step up on offense that hopefully week 1 to week 2, that we're going to see hopefully a progression on our offense against that defense in week 3. They're very dangerous. They scored last week on a special teams touchdown, so special teams is obviously going to be imperative. And you look at how that, unfortunately cost us some points in the game against Hobart. We got to make sure that our special teams are sharp and crisp as we reevaluate, the right personnel, the right schemes in our special team game. And then on offense, they're returning essentially a transfer Division I quarterback who's been a returning starter for them. And anytime you have that experience at the quarterback position, that's definitely going to be in favor of the offense. They have some very good skill kids. They have a strong, wide receiver. They list him as a tight end, but he's mostly a wide receiver that they're going to find as many ways as possible to get him the ball. So I think it's a matter of, again, as we try to focus on cleaning up the things that we can control on our side of the ball, on offense, defense, special teams from Endicott's perspective, we just know we're going on the road against another playoff type team, so it'll be another good test for us. And like I said, we're bumps and bruises, some injuries. If we can stay healthy and play well, hopefully we're going to see a progress from week 2 on to week 3.
All right, thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.